Good morning from Bimini.
Yes, a new port for us. After all these years of cruising, we found a new one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited to be here in the Bahamas at Bimini. Typically, a lot of Virgin ships come in here since it's opened. That's been their thing, where part of the resort is all included. That's here on the island.
Yeah.
But other ships do stop here, but we're going to give it a try today and show you what we're going to find on the island. So, looks like a beach day. We've got the snorkel gear ready. See if we find some fish, but first we're going to hit the buffet and then go straight off the ship. Off we go to the buffet. It's rather cloudy here today, which makes the temperature nice. But hopefully it's not going to rain. Time for breakfast at the buffet. Lots of options for eggs. We got some sausage. Got some potatoes. I think that's what the British call fried bread right there. And some pastry too. So, okay, my buffet breakfast selections. Looks like some sort of a hash brown, some beans, some pastries. Mrs. Canuck is much more diverse than I am.
I went with an omelet. I had some bacon and a hash brown there. I grabbed a couple of croissants. I thought this was Heinz ketchup, but maybe it's a brown sauce.
How was your breakfast experience?
I enjoyed it. I had an omelet ordered, and it was cooked perfectly. It was very good. Yeah. My biggest complaint is I have not found cream for my coffee on this ship. You get your choice of skim milk or regular milk is what the options are, but yet to find a thing of cream.
Getting off in Bimini. Oh, there's the medical center. We haven't seen that yet. There we are.
I told you. Oh, it's raining.
Oh. Do we want to get off while it's raining?
Oh. I told you he moved around.
Out in the rain. Let's hope it's just a little bit of a shower and it's not going to get any heavier. You can see it's really cloudy. Showery looking that way. But it looks better this way in front of us. Could be a vlogging challenge today if we keep getting wet weather on and off. So, here at Bimini, bit of an update. You come off the pier and you end up at an area where there's a bunch of trolleys and trams. So we're going to stow there. I think because we booked an excursion, so we booked a day pass with the resort that's here. And so I think we go into a different line. So we're going to figure that out. There's a line for people that have booked excursions or passes, then a line for people that are just going and touring around the island. Okay, so we got some tickets for drinks and we got our wristbands that we had to put on. So we're on the tram. I think we're full and we're leaving soon. Here we go. So you do have the option of walking if you want to. Some people are walking off the pier. And there are beaches right here by the pier. You can see the white sand off in the distance. On both sides. There's sand over there too. Take it this where we're going?
I believe so.
You put in the red basket and just take two.
Red basket.
You're welcome, sir.
And get our drinks. Thank you, sir. We are here at the Bimini Resort World Beach. We already got our cocktails. I don't know what time it is in the morning, but it's early for a cocktail, that's for sure. Okay, we have found what might be home for the day. We'll see how this goes. We're still figuring it all out. So, welcome aboard, drink right there. Do we know what it is?
I don't know if it's welcome aboard or welcome to the resort drink. What would you call it? A welcome drink?
Welcome
I don't know.
drink.
If I have to guess, I'd say it's a Bahama Mama or a Bahama Mama.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
First drink. It's raining. I'll show you what we're seeing here in front of us for the resort and pool. So the ocean's just over there with some big monster waves, but I'm sure we'll get there and show you in a second. Walking around the resort looking for Mrs. Canuck. I think she went to the ocean, so let's go see what she's doing over there.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
I watched the man fall 3 times trying to get out. It is quite the waves here, guys. The water is warm and gorgeous.
I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
It's raining again. Raining in the pool as we're floating around. The good thing about the pool is that there's no jellyfish in here. Mrs. Canuck said she saw 20 jellyfish.
I didn't see any. I was just teasing her.
Oh, she's just trying to scare me out of the ocean. Yes, we have seen other videos of people coming here and little tiny jellyfish here.
There was a warning in our program. I didn't read it to you last night because I knew you would freak out. But in the Marella, whatever you call the daily thing that they gave us, there was a big warning in it about jellyfish being in the ocean, particularly in the month of June in Bahamas, and to basically be mindful of that.
Yeah. And you didn't tell me. How
I
convenient.
didn't tell him. I knew he wouldn't even step a toe in the ocean if I told him.
No.
Yeah.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue.
I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you?
Pool snacks. Brought her own. Smart food. Our excursion today included basically access to the resort area pools and loungers. The beach, I believe you can access for free here. You don't have to have a pass.
But to get a chair, do you have a pass?
Yeah, you probably have, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because people that didn't pay are just sort of have their towel on the sand further down.
So now that pass does not come with anything other than one free drink when you get here at 8 o'clock in the morning in our case.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, whatever it was. But the food and drink prices are pretty steep.
Crazy. $16 per drink. One drink. US.
The $16 a drink. And the food, we believe, is even more money than that. I think we're in the 20 some odd dollars for the burgers, that type of thing.
We're on our way to go investigate.
There you go. A burger is $22.
Fried snappers, $42.
So yeah, $22 a burger. Put that in perspective for the Canadian viewers. Canadian dollars, we are talking, well, it's a $30 burger. Still exploring to see what's going on, but yeah, bit of a money grab once you're here. The cost for us to get here was in pounds sterling today. It was 28 each. So that's coming in about $40 Canadian each. Here we go, $16 drink. Hi, World Resort. We are heading back to find the tram.
You got me too. Got me. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you. You got me too.
Back to the splendor of the seas. I mean, Marella Discovery. And if you are coming here, just so you know, we found out that you could just walk down the pier, very similar to Grand Turk, and you could just, there's loungers there, and you can hop in the blue turquoise water of the Bahamas right there for nothing. That's always an option. How was your day?
Well, it was lovely. I mean, it would have been nicer if we had a little less rain and a little more sun, but it turned out to be a nice day, and we had lots of fun in the water, in both the pool and the ocean. The waves were incredible. Definitely not a snorkeling place. Didn't even take it out of my backpack.
No. Well, plus it's a little wavy too, but I'm not sure. I didn't see a lot in the way of reefs or anything, even if it wasn't wavy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We're heading back to the ship to have some lunch now and a drink and do some relaxing on the ship before we leave. There's your dining room windows. That is something very unique about this class of ship that I'm liking a lot.
Yeah.
I wish I had seen, knew of other ships that were like this that we could get on more regularly.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find some. But yeah, I do love the dining room.
We may have to check and see if Royal Caribbean has any of this class of ship still in service. We may have to find out and cruise that. Or go on the Marella Discovery 2. It's a sister ship. For some reason, the pink llama is on the dock.
See? Told you they moved the llama.
What kind of noise does a llama make? You don't know? Now you're gonna try?
Getting hot out here in the sun now. Got a little rain on earlier.
Off we go into the ship. We are back on board. Time to find some food. Okay, that was a quick turnaround. I don't even think that was 5 minutes. We have got
Dropped off a few things.
a few things, a couple cameras, picked up the other camera, and heading up to see if we can find somewhere to throw our stuff and grab some lunch.
Let's do this.
Heading towards one of our favorite spots in the boat, which is the glass house. I think we're getting foggy though, so I'm not sure you can see us. Okay, I've cleared the fog. Now you can see we are on a hunt for a cabana. We got one. Mrs. Canuck is happy. Thumbs up. Party, party.
Throw our wet towels
Let me
here.
give you a perspective of what these look like from a distance. There you go. It's almost very similar to what we pay for in Holland, America, the Lido cabanas.
Yeah.
But these are free. Okay, glass house, little cabana. We will be back. We're going to the island buffet, looking for some lunch. Lunch. So now I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat a huge lunch, but it's only a few hours till dinner time. Oh, this is what we call food management when you're on a cruise.
This is different than
You still have your resort wristband on.
I know. I'm looking for their cocktails. I don't see them in this thing. Nowhere to walk away. Nowhere to run.
We never have any money sitting at the table. We lost it all time ago. Because we learned years ago from Kenny Rogers that do not gamble. Change of plans. We were going to the buffet.
Yeah, I ended up back at the snack shack for fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And I grabbed a little fish and chips as well. And some chicken wings thrown in for good measure. And a Long Island iced tea. And now we're on to some pasta at the Glass House.
Yeah.
Let's see if this hits the spots. They can only see me right now. Oh, and I got my little Mickey Mouse voice. Did you hear that? That's what happens to go to Orlando. Oh, so we have finished lunch. We did the whole food crawl of all the places on the ninth deck, the Lido deck. We started with the buffet. I saw a couple interesting things there. I kind of picked away at, but nothing out of this world. Mrs. Canuck was looking for something different. Then we went to the snack shack. We had some chips and wings and fish.
Oh yeah, you had wings.
And it was all just very deep fry, kind of battery. Yeah, it wasn't really hitting the spot. And then we hit the beach house.
Glass house.
Glass house. And we grabbed a little bit of pasta of all things. And what else did we have? A little bit of chicken I tried with some delicious barbecue honey whiskey sauce. That was good. And then probably the winner of all of it was we found some carrot cake of all things that was delicious. Moist, really good icing. So the dessert was the highlight of the lunch.
Yeah, the carrot cake took the prize. My omelet today was cooked well, so I enjoyed that because often they can be undercooked.
Talk about the scrambled eggs.
So the scrambled eggs in the buffet this morning and yesterday were runny.
And main dining room.
In the main dining room, we had them and they were unedible in my opinion.
Not just runny, like almost just like raw eggs.
Yeah, and same with what we saw in the buffet this morning. But I went to the omelet station and they did a really good job at cooking my omelet, so that was great. But yes, I agree with Mr. Canuck. The best thing we ate in the last little while has definitely been the carrot cake that we found. That was very good.
Food isn't the only thing on a cruise ship.
No.
And the entertainment, main theater, phenomenal. You know, so that there's been some really good positives for sure.
I need to add to that.
She wants a comment.
Because this glass house, by far, makes me rebook this cruise just to come and spend my days in this room in this glass house.
Okay, so, and speaking of the glass house, let me just show you the view from Mar Cabana. There's the glass house, and there's a waiter carrying some frozen drinks. So this is a beautiful spot here. Well, somebody woke up from their nap and decided she wants some tea time before she goes to get ready for dinner. Going for some tea time. That's where we were today. Now this is where we are now. It did eventually get sunny after we left. We suspected that would happen. Looks like new flavors. Tomato, egg, gherkin, and mayonnaise. That's an interesting flavor. They're so creative with their sandwiches. Dressed crab rolls. There's these ones. Turkey, pineapple, and mayonnaise on white bread. That's an interesting combination too. And that's roast beef and tomato. That Mrs. Canuck has just grabbed. And more scones. Raisin one from Mrs. Canuck today. More sausage rolls like yesterday. And minced pie. Oh, I might have to try that. Curious. Okay. My collection of food from tea time today. This is a minced pie. I'm curious to see what's inside this. A little piggy in the blanket like yesterday, and a raisin scone, and some. I'm having whipped cream.
Piggy in the blanket. It's called a sausage roll.
Sausage roll, piggy in the blanket.
No, piggy in the blanket's a hot dog wiener. That's a sausage.
Uh-oh, I think I've got that wrong. Chocolate eclair. This is supposed to be, I believe, egg salad sandwich, I believe, on a monstrous bun. So we'll try that. And Mrs. Very organized with her tea time food. Take a look at this creation.
I have a roast beef roll. This is some raisin scones.
Oh, I interrupted you. You didn't quite get your jam on yet.
Not finished.
This process is still ongoing.
Fine.
Very precise. Well, Mrs. Canuck is so tired of talking to me, she decided to talk to the guy in the elevator. Not just a person in the elevator.
No.
She pushed the call button. Have you ever done this in an elevator? And all of a sudden this little voice from the speakers in the elevator comes on asking what's going on. So, yes.
I thought I was pressing the close door button, but it was really close to the call button in the same color. Anyways, yeah, that was silly.
That's her story, but she had a lot more to say to him than me up there having tea time.
Good afternoon.
Tea time's done. Napping is done. Now we're going to do something we usually don't do.
It's true.
In fact, we're doing a kind of something we've never done.
Yeah.
So we've looked at all the different menus of all the different dining rooms tonight. We had a few things here and there that we kind of were interested in, but nothing to make a whole meal that we were kind of like wanting to go to one spot.
Yeah, so we're going to sort of do our own version of a progressive dinner. We're going to go to 3 different venues, perhaps, and eat different, what's the word I'm looking for?
Food.
No.
Courses.
Different courses. That was the word I was looking for.
So we're going to go for a drink first, somewhere that we haven't shown you yet. Then we're going to go somewhere and have the first part of our meal. I'm not even sure if it's really appetizers and starters and stuff. I think it's all going to be a mix. We're going to see.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll find out. I don't even know what the third one is, so I'm going to find out when you find out what the third one is.
Okay. We had talked about it.
There's a show tonight. There is something else tonight. A little bit of... You're going to see some of that. And let's go. It's going to be a fun night. The hallways are yellow, so Mrs. Canucks dress might look yellow or beige, but it's actually white. Some kind of lacy print on it. It's about knee length. She's working a little tiny gray clutch purse. She has, well, maybe it's blue. A few loose curls that are falling out. And a
Some new hairspray.
Invicta watch with, I'm not sure what color band that is. Let's call it blue.
Black.
Black. Close. There's a dark color. Off we go. Off we go. Onwards and upwards. Okay, our drinks have arrived. We are at bar 11, which is up on deck 11. Overlooking, you can kind of see the deck here. And what are you having this time?
Shocking to everybody. I'm having a Cosmo.
Cosmo. Look at the views from up here. And I'm having a Long Island iced tea. I'm still trying to find my jam when it comes to drinking on this ship. But I'm working on it. It's been a favorite. So they have infused cocktails here. They have the smoked drinks, and infused drinks. See what we can figure out here as we sail away from Bimini. Is over my shoulder here.
Do you?
Yeah, look at that.
Here's a smoky margarita.
Oh, it's on an angle.
It is.
That's
Do you
cool.
have the camera on?
I do.
Oh, okay. Smoky margarita.
Smell that smoke.
Enjoy, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that glass. That is bizarre. It's interesting without even having a sip of it yet. Okay, I'm gonna try it now. I don't know which side do you drink out of? The leaning side?
Yeah, I think you would have to.
I can smell the smokiness too.
How is it?
It's good.
No?
It's interesting getting the smoke and then you have the bit of the margarita flavor. So that was an extra 3.5 pounds. Canadian dollars, that would be about $5.50 Canadian.
Not bad. Just to try something special.
So Mrs. Canuck has been working on some strategies on getting a Cosmo that's strong enough for her taste.
Strong enough. Thanks. Make me sound like a lush.
What'd you come up with?
But it's true. Every Cosmo I've had here just tastes like cranberry juice. That's all I can taste. But anyways, they have some infused spirits here. So I ordered a Cosmo, and then I decided I would order the cucumber and lime vodka. And
Which is this?
Which is this. And that's very strong. But I poured a little bit of it, maybe around a third of it, into my Cosmo. And it just gave me the perfect Cosmo.
There you go. You should work here.
Here's my strategies. I'm a mixologist in my spare time, guys.
Meal. Oh, we're left bar 11. We're on our way to our first meal. Where's that going to be?
The island buffet.
Buffet?
Yeah,
What?
we are.
Let's go see what there is at the buffet. You'll see why in a second, I
you
hope.
can tell them why. Yeah.
We
So
saw-
we were looking at the menu, and the menu shows that they're having a whole array of Asian food at the buffet tonight. So we're going to go check that out.
First, we're going to go outside and see a little bit of the ocean. We pulled away now from port. Bimini is behind us, and we are heading towards the south tip of Florida. We got a sea day tomorrow, so we're going to be at sea for a while. Okay, here's the first stop on the progressive dinner tonight, the Island Buffet. Here we go. Let's see what the Asian food looks like.
So the containers are empty. I guess he's replacing them now.
So you got some fried rice right there, a little beef and Szechuan sauce. We got a little bit of some Kung Pao chicken noodles. That looks good. Some steamed vegetables, stir-fried vegetables, chicken wings, spring rolls, and some sweet and sour pork. Looks really good too. Okay, here's the view from our first part of our dinner tonight. Overlooking the bow. This is the first part of dinner. Although I see my plate looks awfully full to imagine this is the only part of dinner. It's hard to imagine.
I feel the same way, actually. Maybe our eyes are bigger than our stomachs at this point.
So we have chicken wings, we have rice, we have stir-fried vegetables, we have Kung Pao chicken noodles, we have some sweet and sour pork, and some spring rolls. And I think that's
looks very similar
very
to yours.
similar, except you got the Szechuan beef over there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done round one at the buffet, and we are finished with the Chinese, Asian food. Is that right?
It said Chinese on the
Chinese,
menu.
what it said on the menu, yeah. So we're done there.
Excuse me.
And we are moving on to the next one. Where are you going next? Do you have room for anything else?
Yeah, I do. Well, maybe this would have been where I should have gone.
Oh, we haven't showed you this yet. This is dispenser for soda or pop. Okay, to get to our next venue, we have to walk to the other end of the Lido. What's option number 2 going to be?
We are going to the Glass House to try some tapas.
Glass House for some tapas. You're always at the Glass House.
I love Glass House.
So it is, as you can tell, 6:40. And we were just up there having a drink. What came from back behind us for our first round at the buffet. No, Glass House for some tapas. I've heard good things about the pizza. So a little unexpected. So you have to line up and you have to be assigned seating. It looks like there might even be wait staff. We didn't expect that either.
No, didn't expect that. And it looks like, even during the day here, you're given plastic glasses to drink out, but it looks like people have real glasses on the table. So they do it up nice for dinner. This is again, Glass House. This is where it is to be on this ship, guys.
Seems to be the spot.
Yeah.
Well, so much to choose from. Well, nice little spot we've got here.
It's beautiful.
Sun's gonna set behind us in just a second.
Yeah, it's a nice spot to watch the sunset and have dinner for sure.
For sure. Okay, a whole bunch of tapas has arrived. We're trying to figure it out here. I think we have figured out. I'm not going to say the fancy words because on the menu they're much fancier. I'll give the Canadian translation. This is meatballs. That is going to be chicken. I think that's lentils. I didn't order that, but that came with everything else.
White beans, I saw.
Yeah, there's some kind of bean. I think that is potatoes. And what do you have?
I have the ham croquettes and the prawns. That's what I ordered.
And you have this.
And a combination board. Sharing board is what this is.
Okay, the last part of our dinner has come. We're not going to fit dessert in, so course 3 will not happen because we are stuffed full of tapas, Chinese food, and now pizza. It's supposed to be a margarita pizza. For those who know margarita pizza like we do when we were in Naples, it's definitely lacking the basil. But let's dive in and see what it's like. As you can see, this is Canucks already had 2 pieces. How was your night of eating?
Too much food.
Too much food? Let's look down there. That's where we're going. Well, we're on our way to the main theater. We thought we'd stop by the live room, listen to a little bit of music before we get there. We got another 10 minutes before the doors open. So we're here at the main theater waiting for the show to start. At some point we'll tell you what the name of it was. There's someone new on the ship that will be singing. I understand doing Coldplay songs, so we'll see how that plays out.
Paradise, paradise.
Beautiful. And everything that you make some noise for that. Cause you're a sky, oh you're a sky full of stars. I wanna give you my heart. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming out.
Take my hand, will you share this with me? Nobody wants to sing with me, nothing left to bring.
Next one here, we're going to stand up, we're going to see if we can serve an ace. I know you'll love this one. Here you go. Sing your roll, you've got to buzz in, you've got to buzz in. Oh, remember, top to bottom for us. Your time starts now. Here we go, 1 minute on the clock. Go. No, you can't say the answer. You can't say the answer. It Blue team, you can win it. Bonus points, 50 It was the red team. The red team pinched it.
So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. Get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream.
We are all silent discoed out. We are British sports trivia out.
And we are actually able to help, which was amazing.
I don't know.
There were a few things that we were able to help.
Yes. I knew all of the cricket answers and dart players in England. No.
We were able to help with the tennis players.
Yes.
That's what we knew.
Someone isn't wearing shoes on the ship tonight. So she says. Open our cabin door. We have breaking news.
Breaking news!
We have a towel animal on Marella. I didn't know if we'd see such a thing.
Oh!
Look at
and
that.
it's my favorite one because I know what it is.
It is what?
An elephant.
It's an elephant. And look. Chocolate on the pillows to go with the towel animal. Right then. a lot of British culture tonight.
We have had it all.
Yes,
it's been a fun night, guys.
You saw lots of it. It started with our attempt to try to find dinner. We did multiple. What did you call it?
I called it a progressive dinner. That's
Yes.
generally where you go to a different place for each course. But
we ran out of progression after we got full.
Yeah, we skipped dessert.
Yeah. So that was dinner. And then we went to a show. Phenomenal. It was a gentleman that they flew in to do Coldplay. He played the part. He sounded the part. The atmosphere in the theater was akin to a concert.
It was, absolutely. He had everybody's attention on him.
Yep.
He was phenomenal. What a talented guy he was.
Yep.
Technicolor.
Yeah, something. Yeah, under Technicolor or something was the nickname of the event. Yeah, So after that, we went upstairs. We thought we would just kill some time waiting for silent disco, and when there was a sports trivia, I thought we would just kind of hang out. What do we know about cricket, football, tennis,
British sports,
darts? Even darts is like a thing. I don't know any Canadian dart players. Snooker.
Snooker was another one. What else was it?
So, yeah. So we thought we wouldn't contribute we had a tiny bit of contributions, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew a few of the female tennis players that helped, and Owen Golf. We helped with the answer for the golf.
Yes,
too.
I knew.
Rory
McIlroy.
Yeah.
And there was no questions about hockey.
None.
I have no idea why, because I was waiting with a hockey answer. I thought at least Wayne Gretzky or someone would make it, but nope. So no hockey questions.
No Canadian sport.
Very
trivia.
few. There was one baseball and one American football mentioned.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
But so that was a lot of fun, and
But that stumped the people out with
the American
baseball.
the
Baseball one.
But yeah, it was they're crazy. Yeah.
It was great fun. It really was. Yeah.
And then after that, we finally got to the main event we went for, was the silent disco, which is always a good time.
That was a good time.
And you probably saw all the dance moves and stuff. And no, I do not offer lessons. That's taken a lifetime to get me to that point. So it'd be too hard to train it all. So yeah, so that is the
On
dance.
that note, it's time for you to go to bed.
So yeah, so that was our evening. And if you missed it earlier today, go back and watch it, because we did have a secret letter today at some point during this video.
We did.
Every day we're doing
a secret letter.
Yeah, every day we're putting a secret letter somewhere in the video, and at the very end we're gonna have people email and let us know what the letters all mix them together and what word does it spell. So 7-letter word, every day a new letter. So hopefully you saw it earlier today. And there'll be another one tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
tomorrow's a sea day.
Yeah, sea day. So we'll find out what to do. This is our first sea day on this trip, so it's been kind of interesting. Yeah.
Even though we kind of use Fort Lauderdale as our own sea day.
So we'll see what sea day's like on Marella Discovery, and we're gonna get some sleep.